setting that intention makes it more likely that you're going to succeed and achieve what it is that you want. Pottery is just, it's a new love of mine. A while back, I was playing around trying to find different types of relaxation that I could really lose myself in and just go into flow and forget the world, just be in the moment more easily. And I'm one that needs more active meditations. So I was looking for something slightly active and yet still very meditative and relaxing. And it was just one of those experimental hobbies that, yeah, I now have 2 wheels. I have a kiln and a second one on the way. And there's a space that my husband lovingly calls the Pottery Barn. I mean, it's an outbuilding here on the farm, so technically it is a barn, and the Pottery Barn does really actually fit. So on occasion, I will go out to the Pottery Barn and I will just throw some pottery. And I really lose track of time when I'm in there. I really sink into the moment, and it is absolutely fantastic. When I'm really stressed out, I really crave getting out there and being in the Pottery Barn. So recently, one of my colleagues said, I want to know what the top 5 things are that you learned from pottery. So I wrote it down, and I am delighted to share it with you now. The first thing that I learned, the very first lesson that I learned, it was on my second lesson with my teacher, is that I cannot do a damn thing unless I am present, unless I am absolutely in the moment. I went to this lesson and I was just trying to throw a cylinder, and every cylinder I threw crumpled and flipped out, and it was an absolute mess. But I had gone to the lesson frustrated with what was going on at home in some other realm. And I stopped. I walked away from the pottery wheel for a minute. I took a few breaths. I recognized that my mind was not focused on the pottery. I made a conscious choice to put everything in a box and put it on the shelf. And then I went back to the wheel. And from there, I was able to make cylinders. I was able to make mugs. I was able to just throw and enjoy that moment. And it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. The second thing that I learned from pottery is that I really actually have to set an intention. If I don't set an intention, I am going out to the Pottery Barn. Time slips away from me and I simply can't get out there. My day goes sideways, everything is all over the place. And unless I literally set an intention and say, I am going to do this, I am going to go and be, I never seem to make it out there. So setting an intention means that instead of being frustrated that I never achieve getting into the studio, it means now I have time to sit back and relax and enjoy because it's literally there and nothing else is going to be out of my way. I literally put it on my calendar, K in the Pottery Barn. The third thing is that I have to verbalize to other people that I'm going to be out there. If I'm in the Pottery Barn and I'm throwing and my phone is dinging or text messages are coming in, and like I use my phone for music, and so it'll come across the stereo, it'll drive me nuts. And instead of being able to make something, I'll be frustrated that nothing is turning out because I am focused on the fact that people are trying to touch base and my hands are all messed up with the clay on them. And I don't really want to touch my phone and have my phone become a mess, but that means I have to stop doing what I'm doing so that I can go check my phone. And is it really important? Do people really actually need me, or can I let it go? And all of these things just start coming into my head. But when I verbalize it, hey, honey, I'm going to be out in the Pottery Barn. You'll need to come check in with me personally if you actually need something. And I tell my mom and everybody else that's here, hey, guess what? I'm going to go take some time. And when I verbalize to somebody that I am taking some self-care, not only does it put it out in the universe that I'm setting that intention, but it supports me. My husband says, "Oh, great. I'm so excited that you're going to go out there. I know that you're going to feel better when you come back in. So, no problem. If I need you, I'll come check in." He actually encourages me and then supports me in finding that additional self care as long as I verbalize it. If I don't verbalize it, he doesn't know that I'm going out there. And then he just tries to text me, and then I get frustrated because I didn't set those boundaries. I didn't say, nope, everybody's leaving me alone for the next 4 hours, which, let's face it, when I get out there and I get in flow and I am just enjoying pottery, sometimes it's 5 or 6 hours because, quite frankly, I don't look at my phone and I just really get into what I'm doing and I really enjoy it. And it feels so good to just let everything go and create. The fourth thing is not everything will turn out. At least in my eyes, not everything will turn out. I have made so many things just practicing and trying to improve on my technique. And there have been pieces that I look at and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And somebody will come along and say, that is amazing. That is fantastic. And I really like it. Can I please have it? Sure, have that. Because there's a bowl out there that but the gal loves it. Not everything will turn out in my eyes. It means that we don't have to be perfect. I can make it, I can practice, I can enjoy. Somebody is going to love it. Somebody is going to want it. Somebody else is going to cherish whatever I made. Doesn't have to be perfect, which is number 5. Perfection is something that I don't have to strive for. We didn't walk the first time we tried. We didn't crawl the first time we tried. We did not speak in full sentences. We don't run. We aren't perfect at playing the piano. It takes time to practice. It takes time to really get a hang of it. It takes time to find, what handle do I like? What lip do I like on my mugs? What body shape? How do I really want to make these things? And once I figure out the shape, I have to practice so that I can religiously recreate that shape over and over again. And yet, if I'm pushing for perfection the first time, I slip back to number 1, which is I can't do it because I'm not present because I'm so focused on being perfect. And then everything is a jumbly mess. So I throw perfection out the window and I accept that in this moment, I can just play. In this moment, I can learn. In this moment, I can play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star on the piano, and then maybe I'll expand from there. Or I can paint a little bit and improve my technique. What is it right now that you're in the process of learning and you're not perfect at it, and yet practicing it is so enjoyable that it really doesn't matter? Perfection can go out the window. So those are my 5 things that pottery has taught me. I can't do a damn thing unless I am totally present. And that's whether it's in pottery or in life. When I'm trying to connect with a friend, I really have to be present. If my brain is elsewhere, I'm really not connecting and making that relationship a deeper, more meaningful relationship. I have to set an intention in life. Yes, in pottery, but in life, if you don't set an intention, how is it really going to work and benefit you? Setting that intention makes it more likely that you're going to succeed and achieve what it is that you want. Verbalize and set boundaries. In pottery, absolutely. In life, we have to verbalize to people what our goals are, what our hopes are. And then we have to set boundaries that will help us achieve where we want to be. Without those boundaries and without verbalizing that to somebody, you're not going to achieve it. Not everything that you do will work out, at least in your eyes. Somebody else is going to see that as a victory. That's okay. Pottery and real life. And the 5th one, perfection's not something that you really want to or need to strive for. Perfection can get in the way of, that's good enough, and I can have joy because I know that I got to that point. All of these lessons in pottery can absolutely be applied to our daily lives. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit and come back again.